Hello, this is Professor C.P. Prakasam, former professor from International Institute for Population Sciences, Mumbai. I will be discussing about a healthcare measurement which will be assessing the healthcare program. It is an illustrative example of the healthcare program on the basis on antenatal care and pregnancy outcome. Before going to start this, I would like to express few words here. Here we have taken the illustration how to assess a health program with the available health indicators. It is an example of evaluation of the health program which explains the health process, health indicators, health outcome, and also identifies the process of variables with the conceptual framework. The health program which has started by Government of India, Community Need Assessment Program. This envisages that all pregnant women should be given antenatal and postnatal care should be taken and services should be provided so that they will have a safe delivery that leads to reduction in the maternal mortality. The antenatal care, which involves carefully examining the pregnant woman before delivery, during the delivery. Also, if the delivery will be conducted by the trained health personnel, which will reduce the maternal mortality. Therefore, this requires, the antenatal program requires a trained health personnel as well as the medical facilities. It is intended to evaluate or assess the antenatal program in India or in a selected states. Therefore, here we require how to assess the health program. For that we have to identify what are the health indicators. Input indicator, process indicator, output indicator, and outcome indicator, which leads to impact indicators or impact of the program. Therefore, here in the antenatal care program, the input indicator is the availability of the resources of the antenatal services or antenatal care. Next one is the process indicator, which is the accessibility, the place of delivery, availability of the antenatal care, the infrastructure facilities and other things. The output indicator is the pregnancy complications or without pregnancy complications, that is the output indicator. And what is the outcome indicator? Is the safe delivery. The impact indicator, which is a long-term indicator that reduces the maternal mortality. It is necessary to conceptualize the indicators. The first indicator, which is the input indicator, which has been transferred into availability of the resources, where these resources are available, the government facilities or private facilities or community-based facilities. Next one is the process indicator that has been conceptualized in terms of accessibility and utilization, where this accessibility of the antenatal care indicators are at the government facilities, private facilities, as well as at home, they are the accessible. And then how to utilize this, that is the antenatal care checkup during the pregnancy, antenatal checkup in the first trimester program with 3 or more antenatal checkups, or receiving full antenatal checkups plus receiving the 100 IFA tablets and syrups, so that the antenatal services will be provided for them. That is the utilization factor. The outcome indicator, which is the pregnancy complications, if the ANC services are provided properly or the woman has utilized the ANC services, then the pregnancy complications will be minimal. But if the ANC services are not utilized properly, then the woman will have a pregnancy complications little bit higher percentage of women will be experiencing. Therefore, here the pregnancy complications has to be conceptualized. It is given what are the complications. There are 10 leading complications which have been occurred during the pregnancy time. That is the swelling in the hand, feet or face problems, visual disturbances, excessive fatigue, convulsion not from fever, excessive vomiting, weak or no movement of fetus, abnormal positions of fetus, malaria malaria pregnancy during the pregnancy, hypertension or BP, and bleedings and excess bleedings of the vaginal discharges. These are the complications. Among these complications, mostly it is observed that excessive fatigue, convulsion not from fever, and excessive vomiting is mostly observed. However, if a woman complains one or two complications, then it will be considered as that she is having a pregnancy complications. Outcome indicators. Pregnancy outcome is measured in live birth, stillbirth or abortion. We require the positive impact of the program. That's why live birth is taken as a proper outcome indicator, and then the treatment taking behavior for the antenatal care is also taken as a process or positive indicator in this aspect. This framework will give us the health program process. How this program will process from the input, process variables, output, outcome variables, how it will move. Here, as we discussed earlier, availability, accessibility and utilization variables will be there at the background, and then these are the facilities where it is available and utilization factor, and then pregnancy delivery complications, and outcome will be the pregnancy outcome which is taken as the live birth. This process will give you one after that, which has to come first, which has to come later, and which will come later. It will be identified through this health process. To evaluate or assess the health program of the antenatal care or utilization of the antenatal care services and then outcome, we require an objective as well as we require the data for the analysis. For that purpose, we have made one objective here to examine the utilization of antenatal care delivery complications on outcome of the pregnancy. For this purpose, the currently married woman in Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh has taken as a sample woman. For this, data has been collected from the secondary source that will be discussed in the next coming slide. What are the specific objectives? The specific objective of this program is to know the availability of the resources, first thing. Second, to understand the utilization of antenatal care services by the currently married woman. Third one, to examine the pregnancy complications and place of delivery and the extent of safe delivery. Therefore, this will have a question. After doing all these things, then we can pose a question that is also does effective utilization of antenatal care services will lead to safe delivery, or pregnancy outcome will have any impact on that. That we can understand from this. For this assessment of the health program, data has been collected from the DLHS survey conducted at that is called district level household and facility survey on reproductive and child health, carried out during 2007-2008 by the International Institute for Population Sciences in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. For this, the sample elements are that household women in the age group 15 to 49 who are currently married. We have selected the data pertaining to antenatal checkup, experience of pregnancy related complications place of delivery have been collected from the currently married women for the selected states. An example, that is Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. Statistical analysis has been carried out at the two levels. One is that calculation of the frequency, simple frequency of the three indicators, that is the place of antenatal care and the person who have attended delivery and what will be the outcome. Then another one, also we have used statistical analysis for establishing the association between the variables, as well as also to determine what are the factors influencing the outcome of the delivery, program factors, how much it is affected. One of the first thing is that place of antenatal checkup in these two states. When you examine that, the place of antenatal care, women is utilizing very well in the private hospitals in the Andhra Pradesh, whereas in Tamil Nadu, highest percentage of women are utilizing in the private hospital also. Whereas government hospitals very minimal in Andhra Pradesh, whereas in Tamil Nadu it is 35%. Others such as the primary health centers and other places are very less women are utilizing the antenatal care, that is the availability of the antenatal care checkup. Next indicator is the person conducting the delivery. If you look at this bar diagram, it shows clearly that in Andhra Pradesh, 55% of the women delivery is conducted by DAI, whereas in Tamil Nadu, only 26.8% conducted by DAI. Whereas in Tamil Nadu, highest percentage of deliveries conducted by the relatives. In Andhra Pradesh, only 24.7% of that. But deliveries conducted by the doctor as well as the ANMs, that is health personnel, are minimal in both the states. But considerably, the deliveries conducted by ANMs and nurses in Tamil Nadu is higher, much higher than Andhra Pradesh. Here it shows the place of delivery, whether they are deliveries are in the government hospital or private hospital or at home hospital. If you look at this diagram, it shows clearly in Andhra Pradesh 68.9% are in the private hospital place of delivery is taken place, whereas in Tamil Nadu 51% in government hospitals and 43% in the private hospitals. Home deliveries are minimal in both these states, but in Tamil Nadu little bit higher home deliveries than the Andhra Pradesh. This table shows the input, process, output and outcome variables and what are the frequencies or percentages in Andhra Pradesh as well as the Tamil Nadu. This will be discussed at length in the coming slides. Presentations will be discussed here. But as a cursive look, when you see that the pregnancy outcome in Andhra Pradesh, which leads to live birth 76.0, whereas in Tamil Nadu 95.6, that clearly shows that the program in Tamil Nadu is very successful than in the Andhra Pradesh. Anyhow, that will be discussed here in the next coming slide. Here we have done some statistical analysis to establish the association between the input, output, process and outcome variables. Chi-square test has been used for the two sets of data, that is Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, of the currently married women information. Here it shows clearly that there is a strong association of the input variable, that is whether they are using the government facilities or not, and whether received full antenatal checkup, yes or no, or they have received 100 IFA tablets, yes, no, like that. Similarly, outcome of the delivery, that whether they have received government facilities, they have got the place of delivery, and is there any complications, yes or no. It shows that chi-square shows there is a great association, significant association between these variables in Andhra Pradesh separately and Tamil Nadu separately. It clearly shows that. From the chi-square test, we have derived the association between that, and it explains that pregnant women who had received full antenatal care had 1.2 times better chances of having safe delivery than women who did not had full antenatal care set up in Andhra Pradesh, and 2.46 times in Tamil Nadu. This odds ratio has been calculated from the chi-square, which will be given here. This shows clearly that those women who have received full antenatal care are 1.2 times better than the chances to have a safe delivery than the women who had full antenatal in Andhra Pradesh, whereas in Tamil Nadu it is a very high, that is 2.46 times. It is very high in Tamil Nadu. They had a safe delivery. Further, it is also established the association and as well as the risk factors. A currently married woman who had received IFA tablets and syrups are 1.09 times better chances of having a safe delivery than women who didn't had IFA tablets and syrups in Andhra Pradesh, whereas 1.03 times in Tamil Nadu. It is very lesser than the Andhra Pradesh. However, when you look at the pregnancy complications and safe delivery, there is no pregnancy complications had a safe delivery 1.26 times in Andhra Pradesh and 1.18 times in Tamil Nadu. This point has to be remembered, that chi-square statistical analysis will give us only the association. Therefore, to establish the relation between the two variables which have been selected, then correlation coefficient has been calculated and given in the table number 3. This shows clearly the diagonally opposite to correlation values are refers to the Tamil Nadu, and diagonally down below it shows the Andhra Pradesh data. It shows clearly most of these variables which have been selected shows a significant association between the other variables, whereas postnatal care within 2 weeks is a positive association with the safe delivery, whereas pregnancy complications, delivery complications are having a positive association or a relation with the safe delivery in Andhra Pradesh, whereas in Tamil Nadu, receiving full ANC as well as pregnancy complications as well as delivery complications are having association with the safe delivery, positive association with the safe delivery in Tamil Nadu. This statistical analysis gives us the contributory variables influencing safe delivery in Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. When you look at the Andhra Pradesh, the expected betas are significant according to the place of delivery in the government hospital as well as the place of delivery in the government hospital and the service utilization of the services through the government hospital. Whereas in Tamil Nadu, utilization of the ANC services in government hospitals and place of delivery as well as the complications during the delivery are the associated with that. But when you look at the complications, the women who have delivered at the home and other places are having the higher risk than the women who have delivered in the government hospital. To summarize and give the conclusions of the entire assessment program, health program, it shows clearly in Andhra Pradesh, highest percentage of antenatal care facilities through the private hospitals are utilized by the pregnant women. But whereas in Tamil Nadu, 43.5% of the ANC facilities through private hospitals, as well as remaining 35% of the women are utilizing the government facilities. Similarly, when you look at the pregnant women who are attending for 3 or more antenatal checkups, 87% in Andhra Pradesh, whereas in Tamil Nadu, pregnant women attending 3 or more antenatal checkups are 89.4%, which is very high. Full ANC checkup found to be very low, that is 40.5% in Andhra Pradesh, whereas in Tamil Nadu it is 51.8% in Tamil Nadu. Coming to the conclusions, it shows clearly in Andhra Pradesh 55% of the deliveries are conducted by dais followed by the relatives, whereas highest percentage of deliveries are conducted by relatives followed by dai and very less by the doctors. The outcome variable shows clearly 76% of women had a safe delivery in Andhra Pradesh. The outcome variable in Tamil Nadu shows that 95.6% of the women had a safe delivery in Tamil Nadu. From this statistical analysis, we can assess that the highest percentage of deliveries are conducted by dais. This may be due to lack of proper infrastructure facilities, or the dais who are trained may be conducting safe deliveries in Andhra Pradesh, or approachability to the government hospitals may be far away. For this purpose, we have to strengthen the approachability to the government hospitals, as well as we should also promote through ASHA, which will be very effective in this safe delivery program. Further, percentage of pregnant outcome leads to live birth in Andhra Pradesh is only 75%. That shows clearly 25% of the pregnant women are pregnancy losses has been observed. That has to be taken care. This is to be done due to low coverage. This is to be done by giving a full coverage to the ANC and following a proper follow-up, and also trained the dais further to follow the deliveries, pregnant women after delivery in the rural areas. In Tamil Nadu, the pregnant woman attending for and receiving 3 or more ANC checkup found to be 90%. But when it comes for the full ANC, it has dropped down to 52%. Means from 90% it has reduced to 52%. That means there is a gap of women who are not receiving full ANC but receiving only 3 and more ANCs. This requires proper follow-up of the pregnant women by the ANMs, ASHAs or women health workers to reduce this dropout of the ANC services. Large number of deliveries are conducted by the relatives. This shows clearly that most of the people or pregnant women are likely to deliver at home, but this should be a proper counseling has to be given to the pregnant women to make use of the available health facilities, or the delivery should be conducted by a trained person in the localities which are existing. This is for having a safe delivery. However, in Tamil Nadu, highest percentage of the safe deliveries are occurring than in Andhra Pradesh. That shows clearly that the relatives who are conducting the deliveries may be having a knowledge about this, but these kind of practices sometimes leads to emergency and also referral to the hospital. To avoid such kind of complications, the delivery to be conducted by the trained person, paramedical workers or health workers or health personnel who have been trained in this area. To sum up, in this video in this program we have shown that how to assess the health program through the indicators and following a certain process. But the assessment is based on quantitative data. More evidences can be derived by conducting qualitative data analysis such as in-depth interviews with stakeholders and case studies also, which will give more supportive evidences for the assessment of the health program. Thank you very much.